everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and today we're going to work on the Young Salvation Mini Journal, and we're going to do the 4-flap box fold. So come with me and let's have some fun. All right. Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesus Junk Journals, and we're going to do this Young Salvation. That's the 4-flap box fold folio. So you've got this piece, and I took purple distress ink and some faded lipstick, I think it's called, or worn lipstick, and just went around the edges of the pieces. On these I did some orange and some purple, and these are the pockets. So I just kind of used different colors, whatever went with that particular piece. So we're just gonna flip it over and glue these pieces on here like that. I'm going to use the Barely Art glue. And line it up with this as best I can. I always end up trimming these anyway when I get done, just because they don't always line up exactly the way they need to. So I trim the sides down. So I may have to go back and touch up the, good grief, I didn't cut that corner off. Touch up the ink. After I trim it. But I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second, as soon as I get these all glued on. Hoping this would make a nice gift for some of you guys to give to your family members, daughters, granddaughters, friends, children, in your church maybe, when kids get baptized, girls get baptized or get saved. I really think this look goes, it can go young, but it can also go, I think, up into the 30s, really. Depending on the girl, and if she likes, you know, she may like a modern look. So many people do nowadays. So this is more of a modern color palette. Okay, and so what you need to do then, well, finish cutting it out for one thing, Pam. So you can check it and see if it's gonna give you any trouble. See, like that. Oh, okay. So actually this is gonna go this way. And just see if it all folds flat. Actually, this one does fold pretty flat. We'll see how it folds when I interlock the pieces in the box fold, because a lot of times you have to trim it. So I'm going to trim this white flash off of here right now. So figure out how you want it to go, what you want it. It's like if you want that to show, then this side gets tucked in. And actually it lays pretty well. But if yours doesn't, if it's a little wonky, all you have to do is take your scissors and just trim a little thin edge off the sides of the flaps, and just go ahead and round it, you know, work it in, and then it'll fold fine. Now what I did, if you wanted to, like this is the inside. I've got a real light pink background on that, but if you preferred in the journal to have this showing for some reason, I mean, you could make it work. What's given me trouble is this flap right here needed to be trimmed off. So if you wanted to for some reason reverse it so that, like for mine, this is what's going to show in the journal, these colors. But if you wanted these colors to show, you could fold it the other way You just need to trim your flaps a little bit before you glue them on. So I hope that was clear. So this is the inside of mine. And so my pockets glue here. So you just, of course, glue the 3 edges, the rounded side, 3, because you'll be able to tuck the little verses or some of the little cards into these little thin pockets when you're done. And you can also stitch this if you want to take it to the sewing machine and stitch it. It looks cute. I've done that a lot of times. They should line up pretty much with your flap. And then your top and bottom. Whoop, woo, that didn't stick very well. Try that again. Make sure it's not sticking out. Okay, so now I'm going to look and see where it sticks out here and there. I'm just going to go around and trim it up a little bit. I'm going to trim that one a little bit. Don't be afraid to cut on this. It's pretty forgiving. And especially if you touch it back up with the design or with the distress inks on the edges, I think it kind of finishes it off. Wow, I got that one pretty far off. Okay, and then that's it. You can take it and stitch it at the sewing machine if you want to, or leave it like that. And then you'll find a page in your journal later to glue it to. Put glue on it, glue it to a page. And then, oh, I forgot the pockets. Oh, sorry. And then you'll take the little cards, the little note cards that came with it, and stick some of those in. And then there's this pocket and this pocket. And actually, I think it goes like this. Yeah, because this is I made this so that it goes almost directly on top of it. And I'm going to use my circle punch. Oh, here it is. And punch a little, make a little pocket notch in it. You don't have to do that, but I kind of like the way it looks. And then get this ink out again. Let's see. I need the blue, it looks like. I'm going to use the Mermaid Lagoon. And just touch that edge up. Oop. And that just adds a little bit of finish to it. That I don't want blue on, so let me change it out. Probably I'll put purple. This is the Wilted Violet Distress Ink. I'm going to go ahead and hit this with it too, even though it's not purple, but kind of finish it off. And while I got this out, might as well hit this too. Okay. All right. And that pocket's going to just blend right in, so unless you know it's there, you're probably going to miss it. But I'll have a card sticking out of it, so that will clue my niece in that that's a pocket. So you could also like move this up slightly if you wanted to, but I like the way it overlaps the picture, so I'm going to do that. And then glue the three sides of this pocket. Hopefully, I hope that doesn't bind it up. Nope, not on that side. Nope, it's okay. Good. I thought I might need to trim it down on the sides, but it works. Okay, so there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets to put ephemera in. Let's see, I'm going to keep that. I get confused with this. Okay. All right, so there it is. All finished. Phew, okay. Well, I hope you liked that. Oh, let me show you one more thing. I went through my odds and ends just to see what I have that would go with this style and this color palette. And I had some ribbons, and I had this ribbon that really went well with this one. So I went ahead and used Fabri-Tac and glued it to the bottom. And so now it's not going to slide a pocket in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue a paper clip to the back and turn it into an altered paper clip, which I just did that on the last video, but I'm going to go ahead and just real quickly run that by you again. So I'm going to cut. This is a bigger area than I had in the last video. I'm just going to cut it. So I cut a slit in the top with an X-Acto knife. And then I poke the paper clip through. And then I just put glue all around it and glue it to whatever you want to turn into a paper clip. And that is how you do it. So make sure you've got the top to the bottom and so on and so forth and what have you. And just glue that on and you have an altered paper clip. All right, so there's that. All right, and that is it for this one. If you like the video, please click like and think about subscribing. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.